This is Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie.
Nova.
It's Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie for your podcast. Unfortunately, I'm the only one here in the studio at the moment. Everyone's left me. I don't even know what's coming up in the podcast. I feel like this is a therapy session. I just think I need to be more patient with this kind of stuff. I'm really angry. Kate! Wippa! No. Yeah, crickets. Jeez, how good's that? Summer of cricket is over. Enjoy the podcast.
Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie.
On Nova.
Okay, I want to take you back to the 90s. Neighbours star. This is a child star. Kate, you got to keep up with me here. Did you ever talk to the cast of Neighbours, or was there a bit of a rivalry there?
We always spoke, although
Yes.
we only ran into each other at, say, the Logies, because of course Neighbours was based in Melbourne. We were here in Sydney, but there was no rivalry.
Who partied harder at the Logies, Home and Away or Neighbours?
Oh my
was
God.
there always a bit of a
Home and Away.
competition going on?
Home and Away was famous for it.
No, they weren't.
It was hard to get a full table sitting down.
It's just not even true. But I was friends with the other. You know who I ran
Like
into
who?
here the other day was Sarah Monahan from Hey Dad.
Yes.
So we were working in the same studios.
That's right.
Right.
So-
Were you friends with anyone from Neighbours? Scott or Charlene?
You've really put me on the spot.
you on
I'm
the
a bit
spot.
younger than Scott and Charlene.
Craig McLaughlin.
Craig McLaughlin. Then he came over to Summer Bay.
That's right.
Now, Rebecca Ritters started in the 90s on Neighbours. She played Hannah Martin on Neighbours. Do you remember her? I remember her.
I remember her.
Yes.
I do.
She had the cat.
Okay, so she was, she retired from acting in the late 2000s, then changed careers and become a television journalist. This story came out yesterday. Rebecca Ritters is now a bilingual news anchor for the German broadcaster Deutsche Welle.
Wow.
Really?
Is she German?
She is...
Like, is her heritage and background German?
No, she's not.
Or did she just get over there and read a couple of how-to books?
To be honest, I think her and her husband moved over there.
Oh, my
Is
God. Does
he
she scored?
German? That is...
Oh.
He must be German
Fitzy
as well.
speaks a bit of German.
But see, she was a child acting star here in Australia, and now this is some of the reporting that she does over there.
The Trostenetz train station, or what's left of it. For more than a month, Russian troops used it as their headquarters. It was from here, Alexander tells me, that they carried out some of their crimes.
She says she's very good at her job.
Yeah, there's almost a British accent.
It's an international accent, isn't it?
It is.
Have
I
you
can't
ever-
hear bouncer in there anywhere.
I mean, would you ever think about doing something like that, Kate?
I thought I was working here.
well, with some reporting on the
oh my
side.
goodness.
I mean, if-
Don't limit
Hang
yourself.
on, I am right here.
No, you're right.
I am right here.
You sit this one out, big guy.
Kate could be your reporter. I mean, you throw to her.
Oh, I thought you meant you wanted me to move to Germany.
Well,
Well, that's
no.
not bad.
Oh, Matt, she's just, it's day 4,
I know,
mate.
it's day 4. Give me a go.
Come on, MSG.
Do you want to? I mean, you do it in English. She also speaks German as well. But I want to hear your best reporter voice. So if you are
good.
on
Good
site, okay, all right, you're on site now. I'm going to give you news articles. Okay.
Oh, no.
Here's your first one. These are just little topical
Oh, I
stories
can
that are happening
read
at the
them.
moment. Now, Kate, I've got a German. So this is Deutsche Welle, and they're going to cross to you. Okay, so you've got to read this out in your best news in your best news reporter voice.
Oh, now I'm feeling nervous. Okay.
Guten Tag und herzlich willkommen zu NDR Info. Wir haben die Nachrichten für den Norden.
Kate Ritchie. In a move to improve... In a move to improve road safety, Bali is planning to ban foreigners from renting and riding scooters. The ban comes after a series of accidents involving rinsed idiots from Australia, which have caused injuries, hair braiding and horrific barbed wire henna tattoos on their biceps. I ran out of breath. Yes, MDG.
Yeah, there was still a strong bit of Campbelltown about it. I'm not sure it was as international as her.
This was an
is
actual
fun.
news story as well. Can we go again, please?
Okay.
Guten Tag und herzlich willkommen zu NDR Info. Wir haben die Nachrichten für den Norden.
Kate Ritchie. Radio star Michael Wippa Whipsley and his wife Lisa have opened up about their eyebrow-raising marital sleeping arrangements in a new interview. Sobbing hysterically, Lisa revealed that her life has been torn apart by Wippa's snoring problem and has contacted police numerous times. Who wrote this? believing that there is someone in the house with a chainsaw.
I mean, that's incorrect. And I'll tell you what the Germans do over there makes me look very boring.
Okay, one more. There's one more here that we need to do. Here we go, Kate.
Guten Tag und herzlich willkommen zu NDR Info. Wir haben die Nachrichten für den Norden.
A beaming Kate Ritchie has been pictured locking lips with a new mystery man after a hectic 2022. Hectic in inverted commas. I thought I was tired. The former Home and Away star and new addition to the Fitzy and Wippa show with Kate Ritchie was photographed sharing a romantic kiss with her new beau on Wednesday as they took a walk along Bronte Beach in Sydney.
Wow!
Stay tuned.
Oh my God, as if you'd run that story without the details of his name.
Who is this guy?
Is there a source or anything?
There's always a source.
For holiday accommodation more comfy than your cozies, jump on the What If app.
With hotels, holiday rentals, holiday parks and more, find the perfect fit for holiday you.
Book your getaway on the What If app.
What if? It's Aussie for travel. Anybody on the dating scene, what a roller coaster. I'd be hopeless if I was single because I couldn't be bothered. I would just sit at home and eat and go, you know what? I'm in love with this pizza in front of me. I don't need to go out there, but I like when Lisa and I go out for dinner, we spend a lot of time and we look at other tables and go, first date, last date? Or is that a Tinder date?
I do a bit of that.
You know, and sometimes when people acknowledge you too and they know that you know, that we all know. One guy did it the other day where he walked past me and he went, I think it's going okay.
Oh, really?
And I went, all right, well, good luck, mate. He was on the way to the toilet. His pants were too tight. I don't know how it ended for that poor lad. He hadn't nailed the look, but anyway, I wished him all the best and they were still talking when we left, so that
You're
was a
still
good sign.
talking.
Hey?
You're still going.
You're still like, is this story take a breath.
Sorry, man. Just too excited to share this with you. I mean, often I'll do that when I'm buying time because I haven't read the story.
Yeah, I know.
Welcome.
Well, I'm happy to jump in here and say the only thing I was thinking about while you were telling that, or I was just watching you speak, was the fact that I felt sorry for Lisa because it seems as though you're just with her because you couldn't be bothered dating.
No.
Did it sound like that to you?
It sounded a bit like that as well.
I'm so glad I've got Lisa because I couldn't be bothered.
That's right.
You're
I'm
going-
so glad I'm in a loving relationship because if I found myself single and had to make an effort to go out on dates, then I wouldn't be bothered.
Well, without a doubt, hit the jackpot there. God, you
What do you
would have
mean?
been. I mean, you'd still be struggling out in the single scene, I reckon.
I've lost 4 kilos since January. Mate, this rig is ready to rip.
Nah, you've
If I
been
was single
fluctuating.
right
It's
now,
fluid.
I would be the number 1 most wanted man in Sydney.
Give me a break.
And I would be so nervous that women would try and treat me like a piece of meat and use me for my body.
Is he still doing this because he hasn't read the story and don't know where to go?
I'm just upset by this. There's a great website. It's a Facebook page, Bad Dates, the Bad Dates Facebook page. And these two had been talking for a while online, so they hadn't actually seen each other, and then they went on a date, and it went so well they went and had a coffee back at this girl's house, which is great. It's okay that nothing happened like that, Kate. You don't need to deep breathe. It was just a coffee.
Well, if she's offering a coffee back at her house as well, it's not as creepy as the guy going, come back to my joint, is it?
That's true.
Kate?
No, I guess not.
Yeah.
Girl offered me a cup of tea back at her place one time.
Oh, God, here we go.
She wasn't after tea, mate.
I think I've
She
heard
was
you
after
tell-
tea.
Get to the story, mate.
Okay, sorry. Anyway,
What is this story about?
the date went...
How attractive you are.
Oh, my God.
Kate, I'm married. Don't look at me like that. So anyway, the date went really well. The next day, she gets a text message from this guy, and this is what it reads. Hey, I think you're really lovely, and I could definitely see you in my future. However... what is this? However, to get there, I feel I need to address something. While you have a beautiful face, you are physically way bigger than any girl I would let myself date.
See you, mate.
I would even go as far as saying obese.
What a pig.
The only reason you're getting a second chance is because your personality is good enough to make me see past your size at first.
It's Harrison.
Is that someone on maths?
Wow,
Yeah, your mum would get that joke. You don't have to, but your mum would. Do you know what this woman did? And I take my hat off. She went and got a PT. She got a dietitian. She lost 20 kilos.
In a day.
Not
Jeez,
in a
that's
day.
just
No.
Because a man told her to.
Yeah. And then organised another date with this guy and went back and said, I'm not interested.
Jeez, it's a long process.
It's a lot of effort.
That would be 6 months in the planning.
Yeah.
Depends
how big she was. The bigger she was.
Also, a 6-month reply to the text message. Great effort by her. I'm ready to go now.
Yeah.
I don't know about all this.
Yeah.
While you have a beautiful face, you're physically way bigger. Do you know what's interesting too, the wording? Way bigger than a girl I would let myself date. Yeah. He wants to. But he's set these rules in his own mind, boundaries, where he said that boundary's too big.
There are. It astounds me that there's guys out there, and let's go back to maths as well with Dan and stuff like that. When guys are like, I work out all the time. I'm down the beach all the time. If you don't love that type of life, unfortunately, we can't be together. There's a lot of those guys. When it comes to fitness and looking good, if you're not on their level, bang, they just move on.
Relationships are about giving, though. Like Kate, if you were into pottery, right?
I am.
I know. Well, then I would make an effort to be interested in pottery. If I like doing puzzles, then I would expect you to share some of your time doing 1,000-piece with me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with what we're talking about, does
but he's talking about the fact that he won't let himself because he's set up these boundaries.
He doesn't need to speak that way.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't have to be attracted to her, but he has to learn some manners.
What's the worst feedback you've ever got? Not from the radio station.
It's a couple of big ones the last
Like in a relationship, would you like it?
Oh, I can't say them on the radio.
No. But I regret some of the things I've said. I had this one girl I went out with and her wardrobe was terrible. Used to wear these long gothic coats. It's like, oh man, the coat's not the best way forward.
Did you say that?
Why do all these breaks end up with
She went and got changed.
Oh, well.
It was a disaster. Kirsty in Newtown.
Hey guys.
You sent a bad.
I know. Hi.
You sent a bad text to a date, did you?
I had to give the bad feedback. But basically, what happened was I had gone on a couple of dates with this girl, and I just wasn't feeling it, and I found her to be quite abrasive and confrontational during the date.
Mm-hmm.
So then I was sort of dancing around. I was trying to be nice, and I just sort of said, I don't think I'm feeling it, blah, blah, blah. And she was pushing. I want some feedback. What's the reason? Give me the reason. And I was like, well, it's all of this. It's all of this confrontation.
Yeah, that can be tough.
It is.
Confronting people can be a real battle.
Yeah.
I think you gave her the answer she was asking for. I mean, don't ask a question you don't want the answer to.
when you know the answer. Am I right, Christy?
Yeah, that's it.
Kirsty.
It's Kirsty. Is it okay? All right, speaking of love, guys, we've got more. How do you think
let
that
us
went?
be over. I love this, though, because it feels like I'm chatting with my
feel
girlfriend.
like I'm at the races and there's a curtain coming up around me and someone's coming out with a shotgun.
Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie.
Nova.
Hi, guys. Hi. I mean, you pointed at me, Fitz. I was really thrown because I thought Kate was going to tell the story and I didn't know what to do.
Is it okay if I tell this story?
I'd love you to tell this story. We're talking about it off air. This is a fascinating story.
It's such a waste when we talk about it during the songs. This is a story about a great opportunity for a young man, up and coming. Although I say up and coming, and he's just appeared in the latest Steven Spielberg film. He walked, I don't know if you saw him, he walked the red/champagne carpet with Nicole Kidman.
So what's the link
on
to Nicole
Sunday
Kidman?
night?
So he's an Australian actor.
Yes.
He's in The Fabelmans, which is Steven Spielberg's life story. Unbelievable. But what's his link to Nicole Kidman?
Well, apparently her best friend, he is the son of. That's a very bad way of
No, but I got it. Yeah, it's her best friend's son.
She's the son of her best friend. And the other piece of really interesting information, if you get on board, he is also, I'm trying to think of a confusing way of explaining this.
Yeah.
His dad
Yeah.
Oh, my God, you've complicated
might be the brother of Peter Overton.
His uncle is Peter Overton.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh, that's amazing.
I don't know how you do it.
His name is Sam. I'm going to pronounce it Reshner. He's only 21, and he was Nicole Kidman's +1. Although she did also walk the carpet with Keith. They look very similar, Sam and Keith. But she was just, I guess, I mean, if you're trying to break into the scene and have people notice you, to be on the arm of someone like
Oh, my
Nicole
God.
Kidman is pretty massive. I mean, no disrespect to him, but if he wasn't there with her on Sunday, we might not be talking
We
about
wouldn't be
it.
talking about him. I wonder if he approached her and said, hey, I mean, I've done a little bit now.
Yeah.
Why don't we head in together? Or did she say, hey, Rushy, you've got to come along?
Rushy.
Is that his name?
Reshi.
Reshi. Close.
Reshes.
Reshes, you've got to come along, mate.
I would imagine she offered up the plus one.
plus one.
I don't think Sam says,
Without a doubt.
hey, Mum's best friend, Nicole Kidman, can I come to the party with you or walk the carpet?
So at the Oscars, does Spielberg, because he's in Spielberg's movie, but because it was only a small role, does Spielberg go, what are you doing here? You didn't get an invite. Wow. I'm here with a good family friend, Nicole Kidman.
So that explains a little bit too, because whenever you see shots of Nicole and Keith having like a gathering or something, Peter Overton and Jess are always there.
Are they?
Yeah.
I've never seen those photos.
Always in the photos. They've had 2 parties this year, and every time I look at it, I go, oh, Pete Overton from Wrap Up of the Week is the greatest dad in the world.
Due to come
He's
back
there.
on again.
Come on, Pete, if you're listening, you know we want you.
Does it have to be a plus one, or can you sneak your way into an amazing event like this? Because at 13, 24, 10, if you have got into an event, I mean, it's the Oscars is the pinnacle, right? But
Absolutely.
If it's because we snuck into the American Film Festival Awards.
Oh, yeah.
How do you sneak in there?
Through the kitchen.
It took us 2 hours. We went through the kitchen, through a fire exit. Tommy was crawling on his knees at some stage, and then the door opened, and we were in the American Film Festival Awards. Free drink, free food. It was unbelievable, Kate. It was at the Roosevelt in Hollywood. And then we were like, what?
Very quickly, though, it was like a scatterbomb, Kate. We got in there and went, all right, go your own way.
But then security were looking at us going, who are these guys? So we had this old critic come up to us, this woman. She would have been in her 80s, and she was pure, oh, hello, darlings.
Yeah. And you attached yourself to her?
Yeah, we did.
She said, what movie are you aligned with? And we just made up on the spot that we had our own movie in the Short Film Festival called Agony of the Agate. And
And did that film exist?
She then said, no.
She then said, I've seen it.
No, she
did. She said, it's magnificent, well done. We said, what was your favourite part? And she
My
said-
dad's favourite story.
She said, the agate.
When it exploded at the end.
What
Wait,
appalling
this is even-
security.
This is even better than I thought. This night is better than I thought. It was worth the 2 hours just for the agate to explode at the end.
Did you stay long?
Oh, for a little bit, had a few drinks, had a good time.
Did you get any opportunities
There was
to
Brad Pitt.
spring from it?
There was some actors there from Law and Order and stuff like that. We were mixing it with the high society. It was
What, with
awesome.
Law and Order.
Yeah, how's this for a +1 offer? I had a mate at the start of the year who was in LA, and his best mate said to him, I'm going to the Grammys, why don't you stay in LA and I can take you along with me as a +1? And he said, no, I've got to come back and do the Fitzy and Wippa radio show. You could have been there, mate.
That was it.
You had a ticket to the Grammys.
Well, I did. I thought we got a ticket to everyone was going to go along, and then I said to my mate afterwards, "Man, unfortunately, we've got to go back home. We can't do it." And I said, well, yeah, thank you so much for getting everyone in. He said, No, it only would have been
Just you.
so I would have had to burn you guys.
Good +1 though.
It would have been a great wave.
Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie.
On Nova.
Remember when we went bungee jumping in Port Douglas, Tom? You had a light blue shirt on. That was a disaster.
Yeah, that was not.
It was a heavy sweat day.
Well, mate, you're a heavy sweater.
No,
too.
You
I'm
were
not,
sweater.
I'm not a big sweater.
Are you a big sweater, Tom?
Oh, no, just sometimes, yes.
Here's the interesting
Usually if
thing.
there's cops around or
Yeah, or if has had the wrong
or
medication.
undercoveries, you'll see Tom perspiring.
Just don't pat anyone on the back either. On days
today?
like today, yeah.
Are you wearing a jacket?
No.
Are you wearing a jacket?
No way.
way.
Chance at all. I was thinking about wearing shorts and thongs.
Mate.
Do you have to dress up?
There's a dress code, isn't there?
You'd put a
damn.
pant on, I would have thought.
It's lounge suit.
I don't
think
know.
Could you get away with shorts on a lounge suit?
Aussie lounge suit.
I picked up Huey from school yesterday, right? He jumps into the car. He has a slushie, a chocolate bar, and a packet of fruit chews.
My boy.
I instantly went, where the hell did you get the money for that from? He said, I got it from my first paycheck. So what are you talking about? So then he's opened up to me, Kate. I've found out that he and his cricket mates at school have started a business selling cricket bats.
Great.
Since when and how?
So they have their own website.
CC Cricket.
It's called CC Cricket. Now, I have found out... Now, I've got to be careful here, but they might be making these bats outside of hours in a certain workshop.
Are they make what?
Oh, mate,
I'm
they're
not
not-
picking up what you're putting down.
Well, they're not the
here.
first people to be making something overseas in a sweatshop.
Yeah, so instead of making your old pencil case back in the day, remember that in woodwork?
No.
Yeah.
Did you ever
Toothbrush
do
holder.
woodwork?
Oh,
Kate?
I did do a bit of woodwork actually.
Get the old lathe out. Remember the lathe?
I love the lathe. I made a table, made 4 beautiful legs with a lathe.
You've got what? You got to go show Kate your pencil case that you made at school. That's so beautiful.
Now it's all clicking now.
it's
You mean
woodwork, mate.
the box?
Yeah.
I'm like, how did you get the plastic sleeves on the front? No.
So anyway, I'm like, I said, well, where do you get the money from? He goes, we had our first sale yesterday. Sold a $15 mini bat. See the mini bat there? The CC Cricket Magic Series. They've also got a full-size one, CC Cricket Duck Series 7.1. But how's this? When you go onto the website, it says they've gone to a lot of effort all about CC Cricket. Highly trained, highly effective. At CC Cricket, you won't only find what you need, you'll get the best quality at a fair price with years of experience in the industry. They're 13.
Yeah.
We have the expertise to thoroughly and efficiently serve our customers to ensure that they're never disappointed.
Awesome.
Whether you're a one-time buyer or you're looking to buy in bulk, you can count on us to provide great products and excellent service every step of the way. Browse our inventory below and get in touch if you can't find what you're looking for.
How good's ChatGPT?
How old is he?
So they have got, that's the team there. You want to read out some of those, Kate? They've got 2 women on the board.
Oh, yes. But the co-founder, CEO, is Huey, of course.
Yes.
Alexander Gunning, he's also a co-founder and chairman of the board.
Yeah, Gunning's chairman of the board.
Gunning's in a green shirt and a backpack. I'm not sure how legitimate Gunning is. I'd like to question the co-founder.
Have a look at Aston Williams. He's a middle-aged woman who's a manufacturing liaison and senior board member.
What about Cooper Maloney?
Yeah, Cooper.
COO, CTO, CFO, COOM, what?
Are they
MCG.
mothers?
What about
Who's
this?
involved?
What about this one? Our influence on local cricket clubs. They've got ambassadors. They sponsor the local kids at the school. Now, CC Cricket stands for C-grade cricketers.
I'm confused. I'm really confused. So the 2 women on the board that look like
Our
mothers,
athletes.
they're not really in it, are they?
I think they just used them off the Google image search.
That's okay. So they've had the brains to put together a website, right?
Yeah.
So they've used one of those website design platforms.
Winning
They've
so
gone
far.
to ChatGPT to get some correct wording.
I don't know about that.
And
I don't
then-
think he knows about that.
Where are the bats coming from? I think their price is too low, to be honest. If this is Dragon's Den,
Yeah,
or what is it called? Shark Tank.
Are they making the bats? You're saying in the woodwork room? Oh no, I didn't say. Oh, sorry, God.
Do not know what you're talking about.
Can you go back up to the website, Jess? I just want to see what it says under contact. Is there a phone number?
Oh no, don't. Oh no,
it's
you got
just
to
an
put yours in.
Email.
See, yeah, it's I actually like it, and I love kids with side hustles.
I think it shows a great initiative.
Me too. Can you write an email, Jess, and just say, I'd need to order in bulk as suggested on your website. You can handle these orders. We need 100 bats.
By Saturday.
I just want to see what reply you get.
Yeah. We've got a cricket world tournament coming up, and we need 500 bats.
And I want a better price than $15.
This is what I want this morning. I want to hear from kids and parents as well. If there is a kid's side hustle out there and you're making a little bit of money on the side,
I'm impressed with that.
I was really impressed as well. I said, you know
Yeah.
what, you can have your slushy and your chocolate
Play
bar.
on.
You've earned it.
You've earned it.
Yeah, but is this an ad for CC,
No,
whatever
it's
it
not.
is,
It's
or
not. Do you know what?
are you about to bring down the company?
It's not an ad at all, and it's hard. You won't even find it on Google searches because it's a hard website to actually find. I don't want to pump it up, but I just thought it was good that these boys had taken initiative.
Can we say what the website is?
No.
Okay.
Why?
No, don't. No, they've got to start from scratch.
Well, they want the business, don't they?
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
they pay.
So you're not going to help him now?
I said I'll buy a mini bat and hopefully get Davey Warner to sign it or something like that.
Sorry, Huey's paid $800 for this live read. We've got to pump it up, mate.
No,
This is not bat for comment.
No, if he wants to ring one of our sales members here at Nova, he can advertise that way. But if you've got a kid's side hustle, how much money are you making on the side? We're talking about kids' side hustles. I picked up my son yesterday. Found out he had his first paycheck. They sold a mini bat for $15. They've got a website selling cricket bats. How's this section? Our cricket community. Local cricket clubs have praised our intellect when it comes to cricket bats and have actually started a religious cult about CC cricket.
Awesome.
A religious cult.
Do you know what, though, Fitz? I'm picturing Prime Minister's backyard cricket.
It's not bad.
The Prime Minister,
Sponsored by CC Cricket.
he opens the batting with a CC cricket.
That's not bad.
And Huey's there just in a suit doing deals.
This could work.
Counting the cash.
You're going to want to cut, though, aren't you?
About 20%.
Yeah, he's just trying to get involved.
Do you want to kick off one of those board members and come and work for us, Whip?
If you wouldn't mind, I've got nothing else on.
Melissa's given us a call. Your son has a side hustle, Melissa.
Yes, he does.
What is
Yes,
it?
he does. He sells cookies at school.
Oh,
He makes
okay.
them into Ziploc bags and sells them between $3 to $5 if you want a Tim Tam.
Oh,
Tim Tam with the cookie.
How is business going for him, Melissa?
Quite well. So he can make between $60 to $90 a week sometimes.
Give me a break.
My God.
Give me a break.
And does he hold on to the money or does it go invested back into the business for more cookies and Tim Tams?
Yes, he invests for the cookies, Tim Tams, and his snack bags, and then the rest he puts into his bank account.
Oh,
Does
my
he make
goodness.
the cookies?
No, he buys choc chip cookies and Tim Tams and separates 5 cookies or a Tim Tam into the bag. And if you want the Tim Tam, it's $5 a bag. And if you want just the choc chips, it's $3 a
Oh,
bag.
wow. Well, not today. Those Tim Tams will be melting.
Oh, don't say it's bad for business, please, Kate.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I bet wouldn't the school canteen be up in arms about the fact that he's got a side hustle in the schoolyard?
Does the school know about it, Melissa?
No, the school doesn't know about it, but he has a little area which the kids know, and his friends help him.
God, he's got a little shop front.
Sometimes he'll split the profits with his friends if they help him.
Yeah. Line up, guys. Stop pushing in. The line-up's over there.
Keep it straight, guys.
Sarah and Turngabby, son's side hustle.
Yes, so he used to solve Rubik's cubes.
Yeah. Where did he get them from? Where did he get them from, Sarah? And how much was he buying them for?
Oh, no, sorry, he used to
He
solve...
solved them.
I solved them.
Yeah, so if you couldn't get your cube out, he would come and say, $2, I'll get it done for you.
I'll do it for you, and then you could claim it as your own achievement.
How much would he charge, Sarah?
I think it was $3 for a 3x3, as in like the basic 3x3 Rubik's cube.
Classic, yeah.
$4 for a 4x4 and $5 for a 5x5.
No, they did a 5x5.
This is not bad.
Cube Master.
How much did he save up in the end?
Enough to buy his own stuff.
Wow.
His own whatever it is that he wanted to buy.
PlayStation.
Scotty Pope would love this.
Wouldn't he?
He earned it. I mean, to solve a 5x5 is really difficult, but it was under pressure because there was a queue.
Yeah.
And lunchtime only goes for 30 minutes, so he always got a queue.
Oh my God. Have you ever solved a Rubik's
No.
Cube?
I tried. It didn't work.
Both my boys can do it.
And quickly?
Yeah. Huey can do it in under a minute. And Lenny's like a minute 20.
I've watched so many YouTube clips. I
Yes,
can't do it.
yes.
Left, right.
I'm
Turn
not
it around the other way.
There's
Right,
an
right,
algorithm,
left.
You get to a certain point, you do one side. All I know is you do one side, and then once that one side's done, then you know where you're going after that.
Tommy solved a lot of the problems in the cubicle, which is different.
The Rubik's cubicle.
All different colours.
Oh, my God.
There we go.
It's unbelievable. Johnny's in Bondi. What's your story, Johnny? What's the hustle? Tell us about it.
Well, my daughter started a spectator sport, really, which was extracting people's teeth when they were loose.
At school?
That can be dangerous, John.
Well, she'd get some toilet paper, and everyone would stand around in the bathroom, and then people who were a bit squeamish about taking out their loose teeth, she'd extract them for them.
She wasn't arrested with 6 others.
So Johnny, how would she
guys
do
in
it?
high vis.
What was her method?
Oh, just get some toilet paper, grab it, and pull it out. When the teeth get really loose, this is year 2, when people are losing them.
And how did she then make her money? Did she cut like whatever the tooth fairy left? The tooth fairy visited our house last night. Whatever the tooth fairy left, did she get like 50% of it or a cut?
No, there's an upfront $2 charge.
Oh, you're doing an
For
upfront.
squeamish people, there's a whole lot of people who just had that loose tooth but couldn't pull it out.
Oh, my God. Can I just ask, too, in the Randwick area, what's the Tooth Fairy delivering these days?
Well, I just spoke to my daughter on the phone and she said that the Tooth Fairy left $7.
Oh, my God.
How's this one? I had a mate the other day who told me that the Tooth Fairy left a message back for his daughter saying, I tried to get into your room to give you your money, but it was a mess and I couldn't get over all the mess.
Also no cash.
I might come back next week if the room is a bit cleaner.
And they then wrote back, are you the Tooth Fairy or the Cleaning Fairy?
Yeah.
Like, don't complicate it, Tooth Fairy.
Yeah, and the room has been...
Yeah, mind your business.
Mind your business, Tooth Fairy, and stick to teeth. Nasty Tooth Fairy.
Great, thank you for your calls. Okay, actually, keep your side hustles coming. Kids' side hustles. I'd love to hear from a child as well. Okay, if you want to give Fitzy and Wippa and Kate Ritchie a call.
Having a look at some of the generic pictures of the two women on the board, I think they were left out of the pay packet of the sale of the first
I have a
bat.
feeling.
I reckon it was a 3-way and not a 5 because those Getty images didn't work.
Yeah, who picked the girls?
Board
The
members don't
ladies.
do much anyway, do they? So we're talking kids' side hustles. Cleo from Clay Valley. Hi, Cleo.
Hi, guys.
Good. What's your side hustle?
I sell my past assignments to the kids in the younger grades.
Good stuff.
Cleo.
How old are you, Cleo?
I'm 15.
15 years of age. And how much do you sell them for, Cleo?
$10 each.
The thing is, Cleo, you need the assignment to be believable. So for someone that wasn't very academic at school like myself, if you're an A-grade student and I say, hey, Cleo, I need to buy your assignment, the teachers won't believe it.
No.
Now, can I just jump in for a second? Cleo, what's your mum's name?
Julie.
I know Cleo.
Did you buy an assignment off her?
Hi, Auntie Kate. Hello, Cleo. Why are you doing... Is your mother there?
Yes.
Why are you doing this?
Put your mother on, Cleo.
Hello. Hey, Richie.
Julie.
Is this Julie? Is this Julie that I went to the football with?
Yes, the Swans.
Oh.
Hey, Julie, do you need an ambassador for the side hustle? Because Kate could put her face to it, I suppose.
She could. Great idea. We'll talk about it later.
Is it known in your family to sort of rip off other kids, or is it just something Cleo does?
No, I take a cut of it. Otherwise, I will tell her teachers.
Yeah. You've got to pay for the dancing somehow.
Got to pay for teenagers and braces.
Well done, Cleo. That is a great call. Thank you for joining us, Jules. Well done. Lisa and Chifley, what's your kid's side hustle?
Good morning, guys. My son's actually got two side hustles. He buys sports shoes online and sells them for double the price.
Oh, awesome.
And his second side hustle is he set up a barbering business in my garage for the schoolboys and our local neighbours.
Sheesh. He's doing buzz cuts at home, Lisa.
He is. Fades, anything they want.
Fades?
This is awesome.
That's not Lisa that I think that's my wife.
Definitely not.
No, Lisa.
No, it's not
so,
the- not
Lisa,
the one.
let's say he buys a pair of Jordans. What does he get them for?
Well, it depends on what they are. He could spend $200 and sell them for $4. He bought a pair of shoes that were vintage and sold them for $800.
What? How much has he got in his bank account, Lise?
Well, he had saved $2,000 from June last year.
Wow.
And he just bought himself a electric guitar.
How old did you say he was?
Great.
16.
Oh, I'm coming round for a haircut.
This kid's going to be.
It's not funny, Lisa.
At least it's all above board. I mean, there's probably lots of kids out there thinking, well, I do
Silk Road.
sell things on the side, but I can't really call.
We've got a 9-year-old on the line from Campbelltown. Hi, Michaela.
Hi.
What's your side hustle?
I'm going to be selling lollies at school, and I'm going to be selling them each for about 10 to $5. And I'm going to buy the lollies from the shop and sell them at school. But I don't want to say my school because I might get in trouble.
Yeah,
That's a good idea, though. So her strategy is to buy them, probably bulk or cheaper than she sells them. And then
What's the most popular lollies these days that everyone wants, Michaela?
gummy bears and
Yeah, gummy bears.
Gummy bears are good, mate.
chocolate.
Gumballs are good. You get into trouble for chewing gum, though, at school. That's the thing.
Gumballs.
See,
Do they
I-
still sell gumballs?
I don't know what her strategy is good enough, though.
Well, I know that she didn't. The sell wasn't great.
The sell was strong.
The
It
$10
was
to
in,
$5.
was in kid language.
$10 for these lollies, I'll give you $5. All right, yep.
That'll
no worries.
do. Half price on a Friday. Michaela, thanks for coming on the show and good luck with business.
Okay.
How many board members do you have, Michaela?
Too many.
No, she has way too many. 4.
Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie. Nova.
We like the Life Improver. How good's the Life Improver? Oh yeah, the Life Improver. Your life improver.
Get ahead of getting ahead with InvestSmart's Fund Later. Understand the benefits and risks at fundlater.com.au. AFSL 226435.
Yeah, InvestSmart know about Life Improver. They love it so much, they're going to give you $500 to the best caller this morning. Okay, so I got sucked in 2 days ago.
You didn't honestly buy this, did you?
I bought a whoosh.
Oh, my God.
Anyone heard of whoosh?
Yeah, I saw these about a week ago and I
did
went,
ya?
this is the most disgusting thing I have ever seen. I couldn't watch the video that you've now just put up on the screen.
No, this is a different one. So, okay, I've been thinking to myself, why hasn't someone invented an ear cleaning? Because you know what? People still put earbuds in their ear, which is the worst thing for you to do. And you know what? Putting drops in your ears and waiting half an hour or sleeping on it overnight, I reckon, is the worst for ear cleaning.
Ever done the candles?
No, it's too much effort.
Lying down on the side, lighting a candle, trying not to burn your hair.
Bought this thing that you stick in your ear and it squirts out warm water and hopefully gets it all out. But have a look at this one. These are headphones. Like huge studio headphones that you put over your ears and it squirts water into your ear. It is quite gross.
Yeah, this is the part I had an issue with. I had to stop watching here.
Because it's like there's a transparent compartment on the outside and it takes out all your earwax.
Do you know what it looks like? If you've ever had a colonic irrigation, you can see what comes out of your bum going through a light box and a tube. This is the same. Like the wax and the gunk just builds up in a Perspex container on the side of your headphones.
It costs $2,750.
You didn't buy one?
No, I didn't buy one of those. I bought a whoosh for $100.
Oh,
it's
my
on its
God.
way.
Oh.
Do you want me to bring the whoosh into the studio?
No, same sort of
and
thing,
we can
is it?
whoosh together.
Oh.
Brooke in Campbelltown, give us a life improver.
So, with a packet of frozen veggies, if you cut in the middle, like at the top of it, like half a circle, then if you don't use it all, you can just tie it like a bag.
Oh, okay. So you cut right in the middle up the top, like a half a circle. You take out all the veggies you need, and then you grab both sides, and you can turn. You can.
And you just tie it.
Oh, you can tie
Not
it.
bad, Brookie. It's really not
It's a good
bad.
start, Brooke.
You're
I like
thinking
it.
about it. Thanks, Brooke. Blake in Londonderry, hello.
Hey, buddy, how are you?
Yeah, not bad. Tell us about your hack.
Yeah, mate. If you go into Domino's and you want to get yourself a Hawaiian pizza, but you don't want to pay that classic pizza price, get yourself a ham and cheese value pizza and get pineapple added for like $2, mate.
Oh my God! So how much do you reckon you're saving on that, Blake?
Oh, easily $6 to $7.
Oh, my God, that's a huge saving. I mean, if you've got a party of 20 or you've got to feed the kids, my God, Blake's on it.
That's exactly right.
You're winning for me,
You know
Blake.
what? If you did tell the kids, though, I'm going to get a ham and cheese pizza with pineapple on the side, they'd be like, They love hearing the word Hawaiian.
Yeah, they do. The other thing you
It's
could...
fancy.
Blake, nothing wrong too with getting home and just putting your fresh pineapple on top yourself. There could be another $1 saved there.
No, it's just after a long day, it's just the last thing you want to do is slice up that pineapple.
No, you're right, mate. I've made a fool of myself.
You're
Sorry,
in the
Blake.
running for $500. Josh in Oakville, give us a life hack, Josh.
If you go to Starbucks and you've been waiting 15 minutes and you tell them that, they give you a free coffee.
Oh, they got a 15-minute rule at Starbucks today?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Are there signs up around the store saying that, Josh?
Nah, it's all discreet.
Have you any tactics to put them off so they take longer than 15 minutes to make your coffee, Josh?
Order, then toilet break.
Oh, not bad.
Oh, right, or find out when their lunch break's coming or something like that.
If you've got a mate who works at Starbucks, you could set that up every time. Oh, gone over 15 minutes again. This one's for free.
There you go. I mean, is it too boring to send MDG to the local Starbucks to see if this works? Nah, it's not worth it.
Where is the local Starbucks?
Oh, you know the one in Piedmont
one on
here?
George Street, across the road from the
Yeah, it's
Metro.
true. I think there's one in Circular Quay still, isn't there?
Yeah.
Basically, wherever Americans land, Starbucks
We just do it to
exists.
keep them happy if they visit. That's all.
Do you know what? I actually like Blake in Londonderry's, where you save a bit of money on your Hawaiian pizza by just ordering a ham and cheese with pineapple on the side. It's all yours, Blakey.
On you, Blake.
Legends. Cheers, boys.
$500 cash thanks to InvestSmart. We'll do it again next week.
We like the Life Improver. How good's the Life Improver? Oh yeah, the Life Improver. Your life, improve it!
This is Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie
on Nova.